Questions for Tobe and Henri? Did that feel like an NBA game?
No.
With the back and forth nature of it?
Yeah, it was a high-scoring game, but it did not. It felt like a college basketball game. They made a lot of shots. We made a lot of shots.
With the ASU's lack of size inside with Quentin's out, how much were you guys able to focus on being able to get the ball in there?
We were just focused, in transition, getting the duck-ins, the point to post. JB, at the end did a great job of sort of finding me and Henri in the post for easy, dump down catches and finishes. So I thought we did a good job of taking advantage of that.
Henri, you finished with a career-high 22 points tonight. Let's talk about what was working for you offensively.
My teammates were finding me on easy shots. They were finding me down low. I got a couple offensive rebounds that helped me get easy buckets, so that's about it.
What do you think were the biggest issues defensively?
I thought effort was good. Just a few, communication things, especially on the ball screen. Know when to overswitch, know when the big is going to stay, when the guard is going to rotate over, things like that. And then also when we trap the ball screen, making sure that our full rotations are covered, and we communicate on that too. So just a few schematic and logistical things, I would say. But I thought our effort was definitely there.
Did it feel similar emotionally than the game at Tempe, or maybe even different with being senior night as well? Or how was the kind of feeling out there for you guys?
I think emotions are always high on senior night. Last home game for a lot of guys. But with that being said, it's just about understanding the situation and taking advantage of it, and not letting us play too emotional, but still with emotion at the same time. And I thought we did a good job of that. They were hitting a lot of tough shots. I'm sure their three-point percentage was pretty solid as well. But we stayed with it throughout the whole game.
How were you guys trying to adjust after ASU started to come back in that short period?
I think they made a couple of shots and they just got downhill, so we kind of just needed to make adjustments as being on their body, being better with our communication, because we definitely messed a couple of things up. When we were in two coverage, we didn't have our alpha beta down low, so we kind of need to improve with that.
What does it feel for both you guys, just because it was senior night, there's 6 guys on this team out there, Trey's getting the start over you, Henri, is that maybe less pressure for you guys, or how do you feel when, does it make a difference in a game like this? What's your approach?
We all appreciate the seniors. We've been together for so long. They're all really good guys. We're gonna hate to see them go next year, but I think it comes down. It's just still a normal college game. That's about it.
What have either of you guys heard about playing at Kansas?
Even from when I was in middle school, high school, I've heard it's one of the best sort of college basketball environments, and it's going to be exciting. But I think first and foremost, our goal is to win and take care of business. But I think it's definitely going to be a fun experience and environment for sure.
Did the experience of just playing at Iowa State this past weekend, can that help you in this next game in terms of the hostile atmosphere?
For sure. I think we've played in a bunch of hostile environments this whole season, even beginning with Wisconsin, towards the beginning of the year, and then throughout. But yeah, I think we have enough experience, and that's sort of built us up for this moment, and then also going into March as well, because the fact of the matter is we're not going to have a home game for the rest of the season, so we have to be able to play well away from home. So.
After the game, Tommy said that the seniors refused or didn't want to start because of the overall team goals. Is that kind of where this team is at right now? They're kind of focusing on the bigger picture than maybe smaller victories?
Yeah, those guys are the most selfless guys I know. I'm sure a bunch of guys would have wanted to have that moment, but they're so selfless and for the team. They knew kind of the point in the season we're at, and what our goals are. And the main goal was just to take care of business. Leave here with a win.
Anything else? All right, thank you guys.